Hello and welcome back to another episode of Vintage TV. I'm one of your hosts, Abraham Aguilar, and I'm here with...
Rodrigo Carranza. What's up, guys?
Unfortunately, Elena couldn't make it today, but the show must go on. Now you're wondering where Ramon is? Sitting over there with our first guest, Bryan Rodriguez, aka Bryan Skates.
What's up, Brian? How you doing?
I'm doing preting good, actually. Thank you for asking.
Glad you're on the show. glad to have you on the show, man.
It's nice to be here.
All right. So to start this off, we're gonna. I think the audience wants to know a little bit more about you.
Right,
So
who are you? Like we always hear your name around Oxstar. Like who's Bryan Skates?
Tell us who.
What do you do?
Who are you?
Pretty much.
Show us a little bit about yourself.
Honestly, like it's pretty crazy how much like publicity and stuff I've gotten, like how known I gotten like around Oxnard. I mean, it's pretty hard to like get your name out there, but I guess like it just naturally happened, you know. Post stuff on Instagram, people like it, and then that's pretty much it. But like I appreciate everything that's been happening throughout my life, and if you want to know more about me, I'm 18 years old. I was born here and raised in Oxnard. I'm sponsored by two clothing companies, Lifted State Apparel and Ethic Apparel. And let's see.
And you have your own clothing line?
Yeah, I actually do.
What's it called?
Creative Minds.
Creative Minds. And
Yeah.
where can the audience find that?
CreativeMinds.BigCartel.com.
And
Or also the Instagram Creative Minds. It's spelled CREA8VMINDS. And actually, it's gonna be a 1 year since I've had this brand. It's September 29. That's when I found the.
And I think a lot of people
brand.
want to know is what happened to Humid Clothing. See that?
that's true.
I asked the big questions.
About that.
You had to, like, in my opinion, you had to go, and Humid Clothing was everywhere, and then it just stopped, and then Creative Mind started, and like it was kind of like you know.
Yeah. See, but the thing is, you know, you just think about it too much, and you just, you know, you have like more positive thoughts with like something else, and then that's pretty much why like I ended it, and then I had a feeling that with this name I could do more things because, like, you know, Creative Minds.
Yeah,
it sounds
means
pretty
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just, it sounds a lot better to me.
So you're 18. You're 18 right now.
I'm 18 right now.
I heard of you when I was 7th grade, like 7th grade, 8th grade, middle schoolish.
I remember when I was in 10th grade. That's what I really heard. That's what I really heard.
I heard like word of mouth about you, just your name around. I'm like Bryan Skates. I don't know. I'm guessing he skates.
Yeah.
I was guessing you're a pro skater or something.
Brian BMX. Well, no, I'm not a pro skater. I mean, it would be like a really great opportunity to become that, but you know, you gotta work for what you want. And
What do you want?
honestly, dang, I don't even know what I want.
You're still young, dude.
As long as, you know, like I fall into the right place, you know, God's with me, so that's one of the things I'm thankful for.
Yeah, and I have heard that, we've known you for a long time. That's something the audience should know. We've known Brian for a long time.
Over a year, right?
I think
that's not even a long time, brother.
Yeah, it's
We're
a long
walking
time.
up to
And Brian's actually been in a movie. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah,
Tell the audience about that.
I was actually at the skate park Sunday afternoon, and then it was about to like close down, and then this director comes, because he normally rollerblades and stuff, but he just like showed up, like, because there was a big old group, and then they were just like, hey, you guys want to be in a movie? And I was just like, what? Like, I was like, okay, did I like hear that right? And then yeah, they were like, you guys want to come like be in a movie? And it was gonna be Monday the next day, right? So I had the choice to either go to school or go and be in that movie, and you know what? I honestly chose to
But
be
like
in the movie.
he didn't
so.
know who you were. He didn't know you, like, you had a big following. He just saw you at the skate park.
He
Like,
just
hey,
saw me. Yeah,
you.
like it's crazy, cause like, you know, many other people have the opportunity to do
and
that.
like people like worked so hard just to be like at least an extra in commercial.
Yeah.
Dude,
and
You just have to
you happen to
be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, honestly, I'm thankful for God.
Yeah.
Like, thankful so much for that.
And we actually, us three, me, Abraham, Ramon, we actually ended up meeting that director, Tom Morris,
Good guy.
who has 2 movies? Is it 2 movies or he has more stuff on there? He
2
has
movies.
Yeah, the movie that Brian was in, which was what?
Oliver Stone.
Which is on Netflix now. Is it
It's gonna be on
Netflix?
Netflix soon. So
Yeah,
this year, 2015.
But the one movie he does have on Netflix is called General Education. If whoever has Netflix and chill. Whoever has Netflix,
Whenever you're in
Get
that,
your girl and Netflix and
get your
chill
girls
to
Netflix
that
and
movie.
chill to General Education by Tom Morris.
I think we should start. The topic's already been 5 minutes.
Yeah, all right, guys. So now now that you guys know a little bit about Bryan, now we're gonna get into the topic. So the topic of,
What's the topic today?
of this episode. Today's topic is, can one keep every promise they make?
So we're talking about promises from your parents,
relationships,
girlfriend,
anything,
friends, family,
yourself, anything.
Damn, like those New
Year's resolutions.
I have
no one ever keeps those.
Yeah,
New
New Year's resolutions will be like, oh hell yeah.
What was yours New Year's resolution?
This year I didn't make one. I don't think I made one. Last year's, what everyone does. I'm gonna work out this whole year.
I'm gonna work out.
I'm gonna lose weight this year.
Was it that time we started running to the beach?
Yeah.
Me and Abraham used to run to the beach just to get. It's like a good 4 miles.
Yeah.
We get a good workout.
Well, we did more once. Remember, it was like I think.
Oh, it was 8.
Yeah, like
going there and back. That was good.
Yeah.
Well, what happened? I remember I slept over at your house one day, and then we just woke up, and you're like, "Hey, you wanna go run?" I'm like, "Ugh." You're like, "Nah, I don't feel like running today."
That's when we stopped.
That's
I remember. Let's see. I think the same. Oh, I remember what it was. This past year I didn't make one. Right? I think what it was I just wanted to make better videos, or like with this channel, with the vintage channel. I just wanted to grow. I think that was mine, just to get more and more grown with it. But I remember 2 years ago I made a resolution to myself. It was to one. I don't know if you guys tell me, do people say this one a lot? It's to be a better person. Do people say that one a lot?
Yeah.
To be a better person, and to be honest, I think
But were you a bad person before?
I was, dude. I swear, like, I'm telling you guys.
Karan's a bad person. What?
When I was in 8th grade, I was the biggest douche ever. If my 8th grade version of myself was still around here, I would have no friends at all. I wouldn't even be here right now if my 8th grade version was still me right today.
Yeah, you were like super cocky or what?
I wasn't cocky, but I was just a dick, dude. Like I pretty much
started drawing balls.
No, I wasn't like, hey, like, what's up, man? Let's fight or something. I was just like, I was a down person. When I woke up in the morning, I didn't care what I did. I didn't.
You're just ignorant.
I was, yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't like a lifeful person. I just like went to school, just did my stuff, and went home, straight home, you know. And then, as I grew more, I got more mature, and then I realized, you know, like, I do want to be a better person, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know how exactly I did it. But just look at me now. Like, honestly,
you're better than before.
Yeah, I'm way better than I was before.
My New Year's resolution, I think the same thing, dude. Just be a better person.
Yeah.
But I don't really think I had any plans or a specific thing that I wanted to accomplish this year. But just, you know, be in good hands and stuff.
Yeah, me too. But I didn't choose like one specific thing. I just choose to be more motivated, because I've always been like super lazy.
Yeah, stay motivated.
Oh, true.
Yeah, and then I was like, dude, that's just being lazy, staying at home all day.
Yeah.
It's actually good to be like bored, because it helps you like come with some creative minds. But like, it came to the point I do that like every day. I don't go out.
Yeah.
Like I don't go to like movies.
Being bored is motivation.
Yeah.
Like I'm just too lazy, and that changed, you know, like you just think about like your goals, that makes you want to like get up every day and just do what you want to do.
Okay, so what about promises? What about relationship promises? Those are.
Damn,
like,
I don't really have.
Yeah, you know, like when you bring into when you get, because like I'll tell you guys honestly, and the person that I had a past relationship doesn't watch any of my videos. She does not watch it. She does not. Probably someone who knows her is watching this right now. Is probably gonna tell her or something.
I'll send her the link to it.
Send her the link to it. But yeah, dude. When I started going out with this girl, a couple of weeks passed by, and I literally told her, like, I promise I'm always gonna love you, blah blah blah. She told me the exact same thing. I promise I'm never gonna leave you, blah blah blah. 2 months later, what do you think happened?
What happened? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
But the thing is about relationships,
you know?
like, you're young, dude. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You have a lot of time to experience things, you know.
But still.
But you get caught up in the moment.
Yeah, you do get caught up in the moment. So you don't really think, like, you're thinking, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna be with this forever. So you're like. That's why you tell them, oh, I promise I'm always gonna be with you. I promise no one's ever gonna take your place. I'm always gonna love you, this and that.
Basic.
Yeah, and then you break up, and then you're just like, that promise was like a piece of trash.
I don't have enough experience dating to say like, because when I dated someone, I never made a promise to anything.
Hey,
We're just friends.
Yeah, I'll take it. Keep going. Keep going. I'll tell you guys straight up. I've done it twice where I've made that kind of promise.
Really?
And I've had that promise told to me.
Could you like stop that? Like,
I don't know. Shut the fuck up. Twice I've had that promise. So twice I've had that promise made to me, and twice I've said that same promise back to that person, and that promise ended up being like a piece of garbage. So yeah. So to me, I guess I can't keep every promise.
How about a promise?
See, but you build the experience from there.
Yeah.
So you
later on, who knows? Like now I know, because when the first time happened, I was in 8th grade. Second time it happened, I was in. I was a kid, man. I was a kid, and that was the time where I was a dick, man. So
makes sense.
Maybe.
And now, and the second time I made that promise, I was in 11th grade, and so I was more mature. Yeah. So now as I'm a senior and I'm getting older, now I know like it should start getting to me like, you know, don't make any kind of promises you can't keep. You know?
How about parents? I know nobody keeps them.
I promise. I'm gonna start.
Here's about my parents. My parents don't get mad. They just get very disappointed and they get really emotional.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel so bad inside. Like, they don't punish me or anything. They just make me feel so bad because they get so emotional. Like, sometimes they start crying. I'm like I started crying. I'm like, you're killing me. You're killing me, Sauce.
You're killing me, Sauce.
But they don't. Abraham, you have anything?
Promise with my parents. All they say is like, you know, the beginning of my high school, my freshman year, sophomore year, I didn't really do much in school.
Like, you didn't do work or anything?
Freshman year, no, not at all. Freshman year, I ditched.
I never did.
I never turned in homework freshman year.
Where would if I did this, where would I go?
I know, where
that's
go.
What I tell
our
myself.
school is the Oxford High School.
Run through the fields.
Yeah, it's the middle of the fields. Like, basically middle of nowhere. If you ditch, you can't really go anywhere.
Where do you go?
Unless you have a car.
Yeah.
If not, you're done. I see little homies like running the fields like freshman.
I was a freshman, like, yeah. You freshman. The performing arts, and you leave through the gate.
Yeah.
Went to a bus, went to the store, my house, and I didn't turn in work. My sophomore year, I did a little bit better. I turned in some work, but I still didn't do good enough. And then my parents, like, they always got meetings with teachers and stuff, and they just tell me, you know, I want you to start doing your work. I want you to graduate. And I said, oh yeah, I promise you that I'm gonna graduate high school. And now I'm doing okay. I'm doing better than freshman, sophomore year. So the promise I made is to graduate high school, and I don't think I promised anything else besides just school stuff.
So far you're completing your promise with that?
Yeah.
Alright, where'd you go? Alright, we don't have that much time.
Dude, promise to my parents. It's kind of the same thing. It's because when I was in 8th grade, I didn't graduate from 8th grade. I didn't walk the line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't walk the line, and and I told Abraham the story already.
Your cousin did?
Yeah, my cousin, she graduated. We didn't go to the same middle school, but in her middle school, she graduated. She walked the line, and what happened was, I think like a week later, like a couple days later, my mom took me to her graduation party. And
I find that funny. I don't know.
Yeah, she took me to her graduation party, and I was just right there. And my mom was like, just like the entire time, she was disappointed as fuck. And then like and then it was time for her to open her presents. Dude, she got like 5 debit cards with like $100 in them.
Damn.
Mad gifts, mad all kinds of electronics and stuff. And then my mom was like, "See that? You'll get all that when I see you wearing a robe or a cap and gown."
Does
When I say robe. See, that's how bad I didn't graduate. I don't even know what they're called.
Dude, when you get in trouble, does your parents get emotional or they just get straight out mad?
Straight out mad. They don't like.
They don't like
yeah, yeah. And I haven't told my mom this promise, but I've made myself this.
Yeah.
Promise that I made to her. I made 2 promises to myself that I'm eventually gonna tell my mom eventually. One is I will be graduating high school. I will graduate no matter what. I don't care what I have to do. I'm gonna graduate high school. And second,
that'd be a good ass vlog.
Yeah, that would be a good ass vlog.
Yeah,
vlog that shit.
I did it. I'll fucking scream.
They're gonna search you real good before you go in.
Oh yeah, if I put in my sock or something.
Put it in your underwear.
Yeah. All right, and then the second reason is obviously from my mom. And then third, only Ben, the only one not to graduate high school. Yeah.
What if he's watching me?
Damn.
He doesn't watch my videos, so I don't care what I say.
All right, boom. Bryan, how are you?
See, for me, I don't think I've ever made a promise, but I was, dang, I don't even know what to say.
Damn.
Have you made a promise with your parents?
Well, to
Or
my
have you broken a
parents,
Have you broken a promise? Have you said a promise that you didn't keep? Anything?
like about anything.
Anything at all? To your parents?
Well, to my parents, not really, but it was different, like me growing up with them because they never like.
Have they broken a promise to you?
Have they ever broken a promise to me? Not that I remember of. No.
So, wait, what do you mean it's different growing up with your parents?
Yeah, like getting in trouble. I would never get things taken away from me. I would just. They would just like tell me, straight up, like, hey, this is the wrong thing to do. You need to do better and stuff.
That work?
And yeah, honestly, yeah, because me as a person, like, I know what's good and bad, and I know my limits. So I pretty much it did work.
All right, you want to wrap it up?
All right, guys. So that's all the time we have for this episode. So I want to thank Bryan for being our very first guest on the show. So thank you very much for coming.
Thank you guys for having me.
He will be back eventually. He'll be back. Alright guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.